Egyptian history is so long. How do we even start?
There's pyramids, pharaohs, and, mummies?
Whoa!
Hi! Did you know the Egyptian civilization lasted over 3,000 years? That's a lot of homework, you know.
Come, children, let me show you the wonders of Egypt from the river that gave it life to the compassion that sustained its people.
Wow, it's so alive!
Egypt was born here along the Nile. This river gave water, food, and travel. Without it, Egypt would have been only desert.
Flooding cycles here created fertile farmland, perfect for wheat and barley production.
Every year, the Nile overflowed, covering the land with rich soil. The Egyptians called it the gift of the Nile, a gift of life.
So the river wasn't just water, it was survival.
Egypt's climate was hot and dry. Rain was rare. The Nile balanced this harsh desert, giving Egypt food and water.
The desert protected them, but the river fed them. That's teamwork from nature.
Around 3100 BC, the villages of Upper and Lower Egypt were united under King Narmer, the first pharaoh. Egypt's great story began.
So he was like the first ruler of all Egypt?
Correct, Master Chris.
Egyptian society was structured. The pharaoh ruled as god-king. Priests cared for temples. Scribes kept records. Farmers and workers built Egypt's strength.
Everyone had a role to play.
Egyptians believed death was a journey to the afterlife. Mummification preserved the body so the soul could live forever.
Creepy, but also amazing.
Pharaohs built pyramids as tombs. These wonders took thousands of workers and years to build. They stand even today.
Whoa! That's heavier than 10 cars.
Egyptians created one of the world's earliest writing systems. Hieroglyphs told stories, recorded laws, and kept history. They wrote on papyrus, the first kind of paper made from reeds of the Nile.
So our homework today exists because of them.
Egyptians ate simply bread, onions, lentils, garlic, and fish from the Nile. Dates and figs added sweetness. Beer made from barley was their daily drink.
Beer instead of juice? Weird.
Fishing was vital in Egypt as early as 2500 BC. The Nile teemed with fish. Egyptians caught them with nets, hooks, and harpoons.
It was their food and their job.
Fish were salted or dried to last longer. Markets sold fish to families and even exported them. Fishing gave jobs, food, and wealth. Egyptians loved painting fish on walls, proof of how important fishing was to their lives.
It's like an underwater art gallery.
Egyptian art showed daily life fishing, farming, and feasting. Even after thousands of years, their fish carvings tell us how central the Nile was. Over time, Egypt's diet evolved. Trade with other lands brought honey, spices, oils, and new fruits. Today, Egypt still loves bread, but also enjoys falafel, grilled meats, and fresh vegetables.
Their food history is still alive on the plate.
Meals were not just about survival. They were about community, family, and friendship. Compassion meant seeing hunger and responding with kindness.
That's empathy. He didn't just see her need. He cared enough to act.
Compassion turned food into more than nourishment. It became respect, kindness, and love.
That's a lesson we can live out today.
Men often worked outside farming, fishing, or building. Women managed homes, raised children, and kept traditions alive. Together, they built Egypt's strength. Festivals honored the gods and celebrated harvests. Food, bread, meat, beer, and sweets was at the heart of their joy.
Even in ancient times, people loved parties.
The desert shielded Egypt from invaders. While the land was harsh, the Nile made survival possible. Geography protected and nourished its people. Egypt changed through centuries, but the Nile still feeds its people. Fishing, farming, and compassion remain part of Egyptian life.
Egypt's story isn't just about kings and pyramids. It's about people, their food, their river, and their compassion.
It's about hearts that cared.
Lesson complete.